Hi. So just like I said in my last video, I said that I wanted to do kind of see how people were prepping for 2026. So the prep can be looked at as many different ways. I know some people are calling it a rebrand, some people are calling it a reset, some people are calling it like a wrap up or some things to reflect on the previous year 2025. This can look like in different ways, decluttering or like writing goals out, your new resolutions, um, quarterly goals. I've seen people do like quarterly goals. Um, Honestly, like of that, wanting to inspiration. It could also be inspiration what you want to do for 2026 as we are in now. So this video is being recorded on New Year's Day. So happy New Year's. Traditions, So on New Year's Day, my mom kind of does this. I found out that she does what on New Year's Day or New Year's Eve, she makes certain types of food. She normally makes like black eyed peas. She used to make cornbread, but she doesn't make cornbread anymore. Um, Fried chicken, and some type of greens. And I think the ones she's making right now is collard greens. And so I looked it up, and so it said so black eyed peas, which my mom, and I even called my grandma for this because she does it too. She said they sometimes would put a penny or a coin in it in the under in either under or in the dish. I don't know. Some people do this. And she said this is a tradition she inherited from her mother. It says the black eyed peas represents coins, often cooked with pork for progress. And I think my mom is making some type of pork as well to go in the collard greens though. I don't know if she's putting it in the black eyed peas. Greens. So this could either be collard greens and cabbage. My mom has this is what she does for like Thanksgiving and Christmas. So around Thanksgiving, she'll buy like big bags of collard green leaves, cut them, chop them up, clean them, put them in bags so she can make them for Christmas and on New Year's. So, and that says it represents paper money. Cornbread, the next food item, which represents gold. And I asked if my mom was substituting the cornbread, which substitutes for gold, to fried chicken. My grandma said that doesn't mean anything, but I'm gonna say that's what, because we're not making cornbread. Focuses on bringing good luck and prosperity. So I think that is so interesting. So I want to know, anyone out in the world also does traditions like this. I think that's kind of cute. I like hearing things people do, like foods they make around the year for special occasions. My grandma says this is something her mom did, and my mom inherited that. So my mom makes these certain foods for the New Year's. So going into videos I have found, seeing what people are bringing in. So we're going to get started into that. So I found a collection of videos of what everybody is doing for the New Year's. So let's get straight into. Okay, we will start out with this first video. So here's one.
If you made a vision board for the upcoming year of 2026, one thing I really encourage you to do, and one thing I've been doing recently, and when I say recently, I mean in the past few years, is to have that vision board, of course, but to also have what I call a board of proof. A board of proof is quite literally the pictures that you took, the memories that you have on a separate board. So you have your vision board full of like your Pinterest photos, your inspos, like, pictures of passports, things that you want to do, want to accomplish. When you take pictures that look like that, you put them on a separate board so that every time you feel like things aren't going your way or you feel like your life is not unfolding the way you want it to, you have the reminder that it is and that everything is on track and that you're going to be just fine. One of the reasons that I do this is because I am so evidence based. So it's like, I want to know that things are working. You know what I mean? And I think that's a human thing, is to say, okay, I'm trying my best. I'm doing something. I want to know it's working. I want to know that I'm on the right track. When you give yourself proof and when you give yourself evidence of things, your motivation is higher, your drive is higher, your inspiration is higher. And I'm not saying that you should be motivated solely by the feeling of accomplishing something, but it does truly help. So make your vision board and then make your board of proof. And every time you find yourself living out a moment on your vision board, make sure you document it. It doesn't have to be a video, you don't have to vlog, but just literally take a small little picture and then put that on a separate board. And then you have a board of proof. So every time you feel like something's not going right, or your life is horrible, or you have proof that that is not true. That's all. Have a good life.
Okay, so I seen this and I hearted it to come back to it because normally I'm like, I come back to things like if I'm doing something, I'm really busy and I'm scrolling on TikTok, like break from work or something, and I'm getting off a break, so I hearted real quick to finish it later. But I didn't come back to it. And the funny thing is that my friend, she was on TikTok one day and I got a message saying someone sent me something and she sent me the same exact video. So I was like, "Ooh, it's fate. It's fate. I need to finish it." So I came back and rewatched the full video and I let her know, like, girl, our For You page must be the same exact thing because I literally got this video. And I hearted too and I had to come back to it later. So I literally told her that. And I thought it was very funny that she sent me this because our For You page must be know something. It's connected. It's synced somehow. So I like that idea. I like the idea of having your vision board on the side, but also making a proof board. So you have the pictures that you found off of Pinterest or what you have collected from Pinterest and you print those out, put them on a mood board, and then you have a separate board, a proof board that you actually accomplish these things, but as you have taken those pictures instead of having the other person have that picture. So I really like that. And I see, and another one that either if you don't want to have like a lot of accumulation of like a board, I've seen another video which I'm about to show you now. Okay,
project ideas to start on January 1st. The first idea is to record 1 second of your day every single day for the entire year. I did this back in 2022 and I was pretty consistent. I probably missed a total of maybe 15 days throughout the year, and I'll actually put a little segment right here. And then personally, I used this app to compile it because it'll add the date stamps and also make sure that each segment is just like a second. Okay, the second idea is very similar, but it's written form. So instead of doing 1 second a day, you do 1 sentence a day about your day. Of course, you just get a notebook of your own, but there's also ones that they sell that are specifically for this. The third idea is to do a highlights jar. So essentially, every single week you put the highlight or highlights of your week, and then at the very end of the year, you have something to open and read back about things you forgot that happened throughout the year. And of course, if I were to do one, I would definitely decorate the jar. Let me know if you want a part 2, because every single year I try to do a project like this, so I have a lot more ideas similar to these.
So this is another video that my friend also sent me, but I've already seen it. And I asked her, is any of these projects is she wants to do, and she told me it was the highlights jar. And I even showed my mom this one too. And I have a big giant pickle jar downstairs that I'm literally about to wash out and literally write. It doesn't have to be like everything, but this could be in substitute for the proof board. This could just be like you just write everything you have accomplished within this year, 2026. And I thought that was a pretty neat idea, and I even thought maybe me and my sisters could do that, and then you could read it off at the end of the year, and like she said, you could decorate it and make it personalized. Also, my mom has said yesterday on New Year's Eve, she was like, because I was just showing her like a movie that's coming out this month. I was like, ooh, I want to see this movie, but I didn't really see it. It just seemed interesting. I love me a survival movie. I really do. I love me survival. That's why Alien and Alien, Jurassic Park / World, Predator, and I'm probably forgetting another movie. Oh, Sharks, Alligator. I like watching those. Oh, Anaconda. And I saw on my phone where they give you like news and stuff that they have a trailer for another Anaconda movie, and I gotta watch that trailer. I gotta watch that trailer because I love me a survival. I love me a survival movie. Every year, I'm always rewatching all of the Anaconda movies, and all of the alligator movies and shark movies. I always watch that. I go to bed watching The Meg. Like, that is a comfort movie. Should that be a comfort movie? No. Okay, pause. So I just realized I didn't explain what my whole spat was really about. So what I was trying to say here was that my mom had told me that since we don't go to the movies a lot, we should try making it a goal that every week of this year we go watch a movie per week. So yeah, that was my whole spat. So unpause the video. That was my little rant. But yeah, I like that. I like the concept of doing a highlights jar.
I slowed down and really listened to my inner child. I went back to the movies, shows, and physical things that once made me feel safe, curious, and excited to be myself. What started as nostalgia quietly became something bigger, a space centered on physical media, collecting and holding on to what matters. Along the way, I met people who understood the comfort of rewinding, flipping through cases, and finding joy in the little details. If this resonates, come with me into 2026. I'd love to know, what from your childhood are you keeping close this year into next year?
Like to go back and rewatch a lot of old things, play old games. Like, I literally have my old Game Boy and I have the Disney Princess game on there, and I sometimes go back and play that game. I have My Sims. Like, I got the My Sims Cozy Bundle because I grew up playing My Sims Kingdom, so my sister got me that for my graduation gift back in December of 2024. I just like to go back and look at old TV shows that I grew up watching. Like, I'm about to watch Wizard of Waverly Place, Hannah Montana. So, and then I heard sometime last year Miley was talking about doing a Hannah Montana tour. Was it a tour or a concert? I don't know what it was. And 2025, a lot of things have came back. Like, Camp Rock 3 is in the making. And then the Jonas Brothers just did, like, they did a Christmas movie. Like, they're bringing back nostalgia. Like, Disney is a part of that. Like, the Louder and Prouder, they brought that back. They brought back Wizard of Waverly Place. I forgot what the new name of it now, but Disney is playing on a lot of nostalgia. Her caption here was, 2025 honestly surprised me. I didn't expect to reconnect with childhood favorite physical media and nostalgia. Led me to here, but I am grateful it did. And she's also bringing some of this into 2026. So that's what I felt like 2025 was. Like, we're getting back a lot of things that a lot of us probably don't really remember that we used to watch, we used to play with, all of those things. And so that's what I want to get back into. More things, more habits I did.
15 things I'm doing before January 1st to be intentional about the woman I'm becoming. Number 1, I am going to declutter my space. I am not bringing any old junk or energy into 2026. Number 2, I'm going to clean out my phone. Old screenshots, notes, numbers, delete it. Number 3.
Okay, so her first one was decluttering. I do that every year. I try to at least take some stuff out of my space, out of my room, out of my closet, some of my jewelry. Well, a lot of my jewelry I had in my chest or mirror chest. It has a lot of custom jewelry, and I want to get into having a collection of jewelry that doesn't tarnish, really, that holds up better than what custom jewelry does. Cleaning out, she said her second option was cleaning out her phone. I do this all the time. I don't really take a lot of pictures. Like, a lot of my pictures are like from years back. like 2022, 2023, and it's mainly pictures of other things. It's not, I don't take a lot of pictures. One of the things that I'm probably going to add in is probably taking more pictures in 2026, because I don't take a lot of pictures, and I don't want the pictures to be cluttered on my phone. I want them to be like, I actually will take the pictures off my phone. So like how your mom had photo albums, or I had a box or a tub full of photos. I don't have a lot of photos of myself, so I would want to get into stuff as like memory and stuff you do with your friends. Like, I remember a few Christmases ago, my mom got me a Polaroid camera, and I need to take some more photos. I just noticed I don't have a lot of photos with my friends, and at all with my friends, actually. I just hang out with them and I just be in the moment. And I also think it's because I just feel like I'm not a photogenic person. So I want to get out of that and take some more photos, because those are memories that you should have of with your fun moments with your friends. You don't have to take photos all the time, but it could just be a photo in front of a building, or if y'all went to a concert together, or a movie that y'all really wanted to see together. Just fun moments like that, because I have a lot of memories of my head, but I don't have like a documentation of those memories, and I want to have that. So when I spend time with my friends, I want to take a photo of that moment.
Unfollow comparison accounts, okay? If it makes me feel some type of way, it's gone. Number 4, I am going to write down my 2026 non-negotiables. These are standards, not goals, okay? Gotta remember that.
I need to do that
5,
too.
I'm going to set a realistic morning routine, not a 5 a.m. fantasy, something I can actually stick to. Number 6, I'm going to meal prep. Consistency starts in the kitchen, okay? And that's also where discipline low-key starts. Okay, number 7, I am going to book things in advance. If I know I have an appointment coming up in January, I do not want to be winging it this year. Number 8, I'm going to plan my outfits out for that first week, because I want to dress on purpose. Number 9, right. I am going to retie my hair. Okay, get your hair done. This is alignment, not vanity. Remember that. Number 10, I am going to do my nails. Okay, maintenance matters. Number 11, I'm going to pack my gym bag early. I really want to just remove any excuses ahead of time. Number 12, I'm going to choose a gym plan. Okay, no more working out without structure, okay? Number 13, I'm going to pick a devotional or a Bible study, because my spirit needs structure just as much as my physical self needs structure. Number 14, I'm going to choose one self-help book, okay? And I really want to focus on less consuming and more applying this year. And number 15, accept imperfection. I just want to start off with that, okay? The truth is, you just need to start on purpose.
So everything from her list that I will be doing, honestly, a lot of this stuff is really some stuff that I have done. Unfollowing comparison accounts. I honestly, I follow a lot of people that interest me and have the same mindset as me. I follow a lot of mindset, building your mindset. I follow a lot of creative people. I like seeing people who sew. I like seeing people who paint. So a lot of my TikTok is filled with that, and also like funny videos, or like some, like on TikTok you have like these questions, and I follow that. I also follow some people who recommend like books, anime. So a lot of my For You page is that, and I'm fine with my For You page being that. So yeah. And a lot of like people who are into watching TV shows and movie reviews and all of that. So her non-negotiables, I need to do that. I definitely need to write those things down for myself and goals. And I can just put that in my notes and just put it somewhere on my front screen so I can remember. So a morning routine. Most of the time for like what I want to do for my morning routine, I did start this early last year. Wake up, I would just put like some leggings or biker shorts or some athletic shorts on, and put on a top, not to just stay in my pajamas all day. I used to do is I will walk for 45 minutes. I tried to walk for an hour and 30 minutes to get like 10K steps in every day, but I wanted to start out small, so I did 45 minutes and it got easier. But here and there, I just do 45 steps in the morning. Wait, 45-minute steps in the morning. Meal prep is a little bit harder to do that. I've been wanting to do that. I wanted to cook more, but living in a house with other people, it's kind of a little hard because you share the fridge. Nails done, yes. My hair, it's already done, but I know what she's like retying her own hair, yes. So yeah, I like a lot of her goals for 2026.
Many people on here are saying that 2026 is the year of side quests. I want to do more side quests next year. Coming from a side quest connoisseur, here are my credentials /inspo /entertainment for you. 1, I was an extra in Bones and All. Be an extra in a commercial, in a movie, what have you. I can make a whole video on like how I did this. It was some connection with like Facebook casting, what have you. I loved it. I was a member of the track team. I got to see myself on the screen after I thought I got chopped on the cutting room floor. I didn't, apparently. But getting the behind the scenes, meeting so many people, seeing all the moving parts, and then seeing the finished product, so cool. 2, go to a grand opening. I went to Cafe Zupa's grand opening in Columbus, Ohio. Was one of 5 people that got free Zupas for a year. I have 100,000 points on my account. I get a free meal every week. I just went there for the hell of it. Next, get a license of some sort. I have my boating license and I have my fishing license. Fishing license is a different story. Boating license, still used to this day. You never know if you might
Hold on, let me let her finish.
need it. It's also just so fun to learn about things. Like a bartending license, sign me up. Real estate license, maybe. I'm gonna make another part of this. These are too fun.
I like that. I really like that. Going to a grand opening, I want to try that out. I want to do a little bit of more activities, fun activities like that. Yes. What was the other one? Oh, getting a license in something. I can take a bartending class. I don't drink that much. I normally drink with my friends. I barely drink at all. Like my dad tells us that he doesn't want any of his daughters to drink. He doesn't even want to know that we drink, actually. I wouldn't mind taking a bartending class. Because just learning how to just mix drinks, it seems fun. Like even just going to a wine tasting or a paint and sip is kind of fun. I agree. I like this idea and this concept of doing more side quests or doing some fun activities around your city. It also gives you time to explore your city if you haven't already. I like that idea.
Why don't you dedicate the last half of this decade to something you have a passion about? If you haven't started already, which I don't know why you haven't, start on your dream. Start on what you want to accomplish. Pretty cliche, you probably heard it before, but there's always something out there for every single human being. Why can't you just put your head down these last couple of years of the 2020s? And before you know it, right as 2030 hits, you're going to be sitting at the top of your food chain, drinking whiskey, eating caviar, whatever.
Caviar, whiskey.
Have a grandiose life. Dedicate this next half of this decade to your dreams and aspirations. Please, if you haven't started already, I beg of you.
So true. So true. And when I saw that, I was like, and then he didn't even make it just about 1 year. He made it about the decade. So it broadens it up a little bit to honestly give you like more time and to think of it as a whole, the whole entire decade, instead of just focusing on a year. I need to do that because there's certain things and goals and stuff that I want to achieve, and I keep thinking about it as a year, and I need to look at it as a whole. So that's what I want to do. So some of the videos I found, yes, in another video of mine, I will show my vision board. That vision board, I'm actually going to make it for the whole decade, the remaining of this decade, to just broaden it up. This vision board I actually made for 2025, but like I said, I'm broadening it up for the decade and what I want to accomplish, some goals, habits I want to get into, and I will share that. And I'm going to also share things which I already listed in here, this video, but I'm also going to list in the next video. So that's the end of this video. What are some things, what videos that you have seen in here kind of resonated with you, what you're going to take? What are some goals, your restart, rebrand, your reflection on 2025, lessons you've learned, habits you want to take into 2026, or you don't want to take into 2026, whichever it is. What are some for you? Hopefully I didn't miss anything, but yeah, happy New Year's Day to everybody, and I'll see you in another video of mine, and bye. Well, toodles.